This is Planet Pulse for Thursday, November 4th. The moon is in Libra today. I'm Jeff Jower.
And I'm Rick Levine. The Libra moon likes to find balance, but I think that balance might be a little elusive today.
Why is that, Rick?
Well, because Mercury's forming a trine with Jupiter, and Jupiter expands things, and so we may tend to exaggerate, we may tend to turn something into something more than it is. I'm not saying this is bad, but I think it in some way stretches that Libran tendency to want to put things in balance.
Well, in Libran fashion, there are two sides to every story, and I think because there's a trine or harmonious relationship between Mercury, the planet of lower mind and details, and Jupiter, the higher mind and philosophy, that information and ideas should flow smoothly. Now, there are some other things going on that might upset the apple cart.
Well, yeah, and I don't think that the trine, that the Mercury trine Jupiter necessarily upsets the apple cart. I think it just leans it in one direction or another. And I think if the apple cart is upset, it would be upset by the sun making a square and a half, a sesqui-square to Uranus, which is the planet of upset in general.
Yeah, the sun representing our will in a challenging relationship with Uranus can certainly indicate some rebelliousness against authority figures, even against ourselves. So there is a little bit of mix between that Libran accommodation. However, I still think that a Mercury-Jupiter trine suggests that we can discuss our differences in a way that will resolve them rather than continue differences.
And I think that this interaction is a good example of how that Mercury trine Jupiter might work. I took a point of view that may have been inflating one thing that might not have been exactly right, and yet it led to a discussion. No one was hurt.
At least on camera.
And so that the moon in Libra gives us the ability for that back and forth, the give and take, that ultimately is what the Libra moon is for, and that is to find, if possible, a way to balance the two sides of anything. I'm Rick Levine.
And I'm Jeff Jower, who'll be very happy to see you here tomorrow, joining us on Planet Pulse.